Hello, everyone, and welcome back to River City Girls 2. So, we've gotten the Ghost Peppers. It's time to continue our way through the haunted cemetery and other spooky locales that are just inhabited by zombies and random people who are wished to beat us up.
Man.
Yeah, the same place where we started last episode.
Yeah, it's kind of like we just did nothing important last episode.
Whoever it is going to get buried there is named Decompose. That's
Must be a musician.
That's nominal determination for you. Nominal determinism, rather.
They must have hired whoever does the gravestones at Haunted Mansion for this place.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Because they have incredibly cheap puns on them, or because they're made of styrofoam?
Why not both?
Both is good.
Porque no los dos.
Okay, so with that, like, dark dirt, I didn't think at first that was, like, a turf you could walk on. It looked so, like, weird. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, that's another thing about this game that little detail that I forgot about and really liked, is that when the girls are talking, like, their little health icons, like, they, like, hover over and change. I always
the
thought that was
animations
really...
on the top of the screen?
Yeah, I always thought that was cool.
The ones you conveniently can no longer see.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So...
So it's foggy, so we can't see our health? Is that the gimmick of this area?
Yeah, basically.
That's so weird. Your health, like your ability to tell how...
I mean, that's honestly a neat, like, gameplay challenge for this kind of game, is to, like, have to gauge without the kind of gamey element of a health bar how much health you have left. Like, that could be an interesting challenge for a game like this. Although it seems like they're more interested in the find the random holes aspect of it right now.
For some bizarre reason, Kyoko just, she's fine. She got to the end. The Ditz is the one who managed to make it through the minefield.
Listen, you can idiot proof anything as much as you want to try, but you have to test against a real idiot before you can figure out how idiot proof it really is.
Is it just
That
me, or is,
very little. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it looks to me like that tree's bite is worse than its bark.
There's a quote. I forget who said it, but it goes something like, "If you try to idiot proof the universe, nature just, produces a more capable idiot."
Oh yeah, I've heard that one too.
Oh yeah, who made it? Oh god.
It's probably one of those quotes that's been attributed to, like, multiple different people.
I was just thinking to myself that it's a bit random that there's all this, magic and monster stuff all of a sudden. But then I remember that the first boss of the first game was Purple Aura Dude.
Yeah, I'm remembering the quote, don't believe everything you read on the internet. A lot of it is bullshit. Abraham Lincoln.
Right, and that, like, 73% of statistics are made up on the spot.
You see, that one's my favorite because everybody who does that picks a different number for it, which just reinforces the idea, which is great.
Yeah,
are we interrupting this girl's D&D campaign?
I mean, it looks like
she's an actual witch.
Well, she's got a D20. She's got a 20-sided die. Anyway, we're about to fight the Blair Witch.
Yes.
Oh, I get it.
I still have not watched any of those movies.
I watched the first one.
Wait, there's more than one?
There's a lot. Like any horror franchise, there's way too many of them.
They did, like, one that was really successful, a bunch of sequels right away that nobody liked, and then they brought it back in the 2010s.
What was the comeback, and at least any good?
I remember
That's-
hearing that at the very least they leaned into the, this is what I would do if I was in the Blair Witch Project thing, where they like have the characters over prepare for the situation. Like they bring a drone, they bring food, they have water, they have a GPS, and then there's some sort of, hackneyed Hollywood reason why none of that matters. So, I don't know if it was any good, although I'm also not really a big horror fan. The first one's not a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination.
It's basically Dracula in movie form.
Well, one thing that's neat about it is that with the Blair Witch Project is that there's no... Just taking the first movie on its own, there's nothing inherently supernatural going on. You can very easily watch it and just read it as a bunch of dipshit kids in the woods got lost and then went nuts from being lost in the woods. You can definitely read it like that.
Oh, we're doing tarot cards.
Yeah, I've loved the artwork in this fight.
The artwork's pretty cool, yeah, I will say. The magician is the boss from the first game.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, all the cards reference various things from, actually, I think most of the first game.
Why does a Bobo get judgment?
Well, he was also a boss in the first game.
Well, no, but why does a Bobo get judgment? Why does Ken get the world, and why is it Arcana number 3? This tarot deck is nuts! You see, I played enough Persona that I've actually researched tarot cards. The Lovers is not Arcana 4. I'm pretty sure. But at least...
they didn't have the rights to actual tarot cards, so they had to make up their own deck.
There are no rights to tarot cards. Anyone can make their own deck. In fact, there's a whole thriving market of custom tarot card decks with art made by random McRandom number 27 that you can just buy on Amazon or pick up at any...
there's a bunch of really cool ones.
Or pick up at any Hot Topic. I have several, actually. I have a Hobbit deck.
That's pretty cool.
It's actually pretty neat, yeah. But, like, most tarot decks have the same numbers and arcana in them because they all, like, mean things. It's not just random-ass cards.
Maybe Blair's a self-taught tarot.
Yeah, she bought a bootleg one.
It's just, like, Judgment at number 2, The Magician at number 1, and The World at number 3 is the most fucked up version of the Fool's Journey I've ever fucking seen.
This boss is pretty simple, though, all things considered.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm also seeing...
We also know how to use healing items now, so that helps.
I'm also seeing that she has, like, the same kind of aura as that boss that I was talking about. What's his name again? I forget.
Where they don't want you to fight her, they want you to deal with the mooks.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
I love how she uses her staff as like a golf club.
Quit teleporting around like Ganon.
I like how the background is all this fucking random ass occult shit, potions and shit, and then there's just a laptop on the table. Just
she is a businesswoman, so
just a random laptop, yeah.
Yeah, well, how else is she gonna check her fanfiction updates? You know.
Well, now we know why the deck is so weird. She only has 5 cards in the back, so she kind of had to just improvise and cram it all in.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, she does only have 5 cards. Oh, okay. So that move that she just did there with the 2 lines of fireballs, that is a pet peeve I do have for a lot of beat 'em ups with this like kind of Z-axis style, and it's not just this game, it's a lot of games, is whenever projectiles are thrown into the mix, it can be pretty hard a lot of the time to tell what plane that's on. So, like, you'll often find that you got hit by something that you feel like you shouldn't have been hit by.
Usually, you have to watch the shadows and dodge the shadows rather than the actual sprite.
Yeah, but that can be hard to like to learn, especially because that's not always the most intuitive thought process.
Well,
to
I
have.
mean, it's hard to learn nowadays because we're used to a bunch of different perspectives in games. At the time, it was a bit more it was a bit easier to grasp because there weren't as many different kinds of games, and every game was doing it more or less the same way if they had a Z-axis at all.
Well, this all goes back a few years.
Oh no, we're
Backstory time.
we're doing the extended flashback again.
Literally. My dad was a stage
She's doing the same thing the other guy did, starting at the beginning.
each other.
Aw, that's sweet. I love a good love story.
But over time, their love faded. They needed more. So they cast a special spell, and 9 moons later,
A special spell, aka sex.
How's that work? I'll explain it to you later.
they become everything they knew at a young age. I was a
Wait.
powerful witch by age
Magical
12,
baby.
controlling creatures
Baby with
by
magic.
age 6.
Yes.
What could go wrong?
You don't hang out with that
Yamada, that's the guy's name.
He's a poser.
right?
But one day, Dad took one of his tricks too far, and it vanished them both from this realm.
So, did they actually vanish into a portal, or is that just a euphemism for something?
And there was no chance in hell, which is very real.
Just left her in the woods.
I'd be
Also, we have confirmation that hell is real in this universe.
set up shop here in
Oh.
selling my
I mean,
Well-
that's not that shocking, I guess.
Well, we've already confirmed magic,
We go back to this
and the magic has the stereotypical black witch kind of aesthetic to it, so,
few years ago,
you know.
scrawny little Yakuza weasel shows up at my
the
shop.
scrawny little Yakuza weasel. I like how
He is
she just
important
says it
to
sounds like Ken from that description.
Ken.
Okay.
They put me on their payroll and covered my expenses if I would just make myself available for any spells, readings, or incantations they ever needed.
Okay.
Money, huh?
Okay.
Hey, a witch has got
Gotta pay for that laptop.
Yeah.
Kept her mind, gave control of her to the Yakuza, and that's the last I heard. Until you two came around.
Okay. So she's just kind of a pawn in all this. Right.
Yeah, she's just on the Yakuza payroll.
These Yakuza were getting pretty annoying anyway. Always bugging my customers. I've been thinking of breaking our deal soon.
You should, and come help us instead.
Help me
Take back the city and defeat Ken and his Yakuza army.
what?
Are we trying to recruit the witch?
The wrong impression.
Why are we
They're
trying?
trying to, but she's not interested.
Why are we trying to recruit the witch?
However,
I mean, she is pretty powerful.
to come around my shop now and then.
We've recruited 2 of the other bosses, so why not?
That's a pretty decent track record, all things considered.
I knew you were good at heart.
Don't you ever say that. again. Here, take my emblem. You'll need it to get back out of the forest.
Wait, why?
Ooh, shiny.
And expensive looking. Don't sell it. You might need it later.
Wait, what?
The Yakuza gave an
Well, we
emblem
have to get the 4 emblems to unlock the Yakuza Tower, so this is another one.
What happens if you sell it?
I
You
took
can't.
their
It's a
stuff.
key item.
Aw,
Another their food.
lame.
Or their social media.
Well, thanks for your help.
Okay.
Well, if you did, there'd probably be a whole side quest to get it back.
Better. Bring cash. I'm not helping you out for
Ew,
friendship.
friendship.
Not even a little?
No.
Okay, yeah, we'll bring cash. Thanks for the emblem.
I'm getting some flashbacks to Raven from Teen Titans. All of
She
a
does
sudden.
kind of sound like that, yeah.
Yeah. I really need to watch that show all the way through. I keep sitting down to watch it and just sort of making it through a season at a time. Oh, so we're just gonna go back in and leave Kyoko to get savaged by zombies.
It's okay. She's used to it.
Either buy something or get lost.
Oh, and now you can buy from her. Oh man.
Yeah.
Heavy attacks have a chance of being superheated. Air attacks are stronger. Pull off power parries that do damage. Reviving and being revived is much easier. Oh, the frost sigil sounds useful.
For
Although
multiplayer, yeah.
for multiplayer, yeah. I was gonna say, in single player, that's utterly useless.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can only have 2 equipped items, and both of mine are ones that buff, like,
Items. So
held items. Yeah, they're items that buff items.
Huh.
And now we have to walk all the way back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.